Hi there, boys and girls, and everybody in between. Hope you're having a fabulous day, evening, or morning, whenever you're watching this. Please do hit the subscribe button so that I can do live videos instead of these recorded ones, whether you like it or not. I don't know. I don't have cable, but a Fox News segment passed into my YouTube stream, and it was a segment about how big banksters from Wall Street, apparently typical Democratic donors, and I said apparently because obviously I didn't watch the whole thing, because if I did I would be a professional, right? And I'm certainly not a professional. But with that being said, they were doing we're not going to give the DNC any money because if you dare to elect Elizabeth Warren as your candidate for president. And that's, of course, it's part of the owner's strategy of co-opting Bernie Sanders and his voters and the fence sitters in between the real deal and her, right? That's what that's all about. It's about giving her some kind of bona fides that, she's this true progressive that's going to take on Wall Street and Google and all these other things, as she said, and not cave and work within the system when it comes right down to it. And that made me think about what will it actually take to make a Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren or Andrew Yang presidency successful? What will it take to make it different than a Republican light Obama presidency or a neoliberal Clinton president, right? Excuse me. What will it take? What would be the difference? And the difference is, of course, you, the activist, the voter, the supporter, the donor. It has to be you. And I'm not talking about donating more or tweeting more or doing more videos or anything like that. I'm talking about the real on the street activism, because the easy part will be getting either one of them elected. That's going to be the easy part. The hard part is going to get their policies through a Republican Senate, right? Mitch McConnell is not going to pass a Medicare for All bill. Mitch McConnell is not going to do antitrust on Google or Amazon or any of the other major tech companies out there. They're not going to pass any real legislation that is going to ensure that your information, your wandering about on the internet becomes your property. Your data becomes your property. They're not going to pass any of that legislation. They're not going to pass Andrew Yang's UBI, which, by the way, Bernie Sanders better freaking adopt that and stop arguing. Yes, we have a lot of things that needs to be done. Most of those things should be done by robots, and universal basic income or a different way of supplying people with education, home, shelter, and all that kind of stuff. Bernie Sanders just has to get with the program. Just saying. But for any of that to have any chance whatsoever, shitty freaking phone holders. have to be willing to put it all on the line. Either through your union or civil disobedience in your community. That is the only way that a Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders, Andrew Yang presidency will be any different, will make any significant change to the status quo, is if you get out from behind the screen, out into the streets, supporting your neighbors, growing food, and becoming a part of a true community of change. If that's what you want. But if that's not what you want, then don't vote for Bernie Sanders. Don't pretend. Just give it to Elizabeth Warren and hope that she's not the neoliberal, systemic antidote to real change that I believe that she is. Right? Don't be a fake activist. Understand that if you want real change, if you want any of the things that Bernie Sanders is advocating for, any of the things that Andrew Yang is advocating for, any of the things that Tulsi Gabbard is advocating for, the difference is you. Nobody else. It's you. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anyway. I'm just thinking out loud. I hope you have the most amazing time, day, evening, morning, whatever it is you do. Please hit the subscribe button. Share the video. Leave a comment. Take care of yourself and each other. Be safe.